Oh, man, the New York Knicks lose back-to-back games. The Knicks fall apart in the third quarter, and the Chicago Bulls caught flames. They did not miss in the second half from three, and the Knicks pretty much missed every shot in the second half from downtown. Karl Anthony Towns tried his best to wheel this team back after the Bulls punched him, and Cat did a lot in that second half, and he did walk into the locker room a little on a limp, so let's hope that Cat is okay. Jalen Brunson with a phenomenal first half at 26 at half. The Knicks were up, and then the Derrick Rose halftime ceremony happened, and that sparked some life in Chicago. I mean, you know, game aside, that ceremony at halftime was awesome. I mean, I'm a big Derrick Rose fan. Cool to see him honored over there. But this one stings. The Knicks lose back-to-back games. Last night, the Knicks had a chance to go into OKC and prove to the NBA world that they can compete with the league's best, and they had a lead and failed. Same thing happened tonight, man. We had a lead at halftime, and we failed. And I think the biggest concern that a lot of Knicks fans have right now is fatigue. Is it catching up to this Knicks team? Are they playing with tired legs? I mean, we don't have a deep bench. Deuce McBride is hurt, so we don't really have a lot of assets. We got Landry Shamet, Cameron Payne, and Precious Achiuwa coming off the bench. Tibbs is relying a lot on the starting five to play a lot of minutes, and it seems like it's catching up to them. I mean, Cat was out there, looked like he couldn't walk. I mean, I'm hopeful that Cat's not hurt. He's just really tired, but he definitely looked like he was lingering that knee. We'll see what the reports are. But in this game, man, it really just comes to that third quarter. The Knicks got outscored 41-17. I mean, that was just ridiculous. I mean, the three-pointers did not miss. They did not miss, especially Kobe White. And how come every time the Knicks faced off against the Bulls, Kobe White turns into prime Steph Curry? I mean, it's been this way for years since Kobe White came into the league. Frustrating stuff here, Knicks fans, but adversity was destined to strike this Knicks team eventually at some point in the season after going on a high note of a 9-game winning streak, which is why us fans need to stay even keel with this team, just like the players got to stay even keel. We can't get too high on the highs, just like we can't get too lows on the lows, right? So now it's up to this Knicks team to get together. They got a really good home stretch of games coming up. They can be at Madison Square Garden, get comfortable. You know, for the remainder of this month, I believe we're on the road only 2 more times in the whole month of January. So let's hope that the Knicks get back on track, get healthy, get rested, and then we're back against the, who is it on Monday? Orlando again at Madison Square Garden. So frustrating stuff here. The defense is what the issue was. Jalen Brunson had a phenomenal first half, and you feel like this is going to be a game that the Knicks can win because at the time, Chicago's defense looked trash. And then all of a sudden, the Knicks defense looked trash. It looked like there was nobody out there able to stop a nosebleed. And the Knicks fell. So you guys sound off in the comments. Voice your concerns of this Knicks team. Is this something that we should really be worried about? Or should we be looking at potential trade options before the trade deadline? Because it's obvious that the Knicks need bench help. And Mitchell Robinson is a name that a lot of people are talking about for potential trade bait because he's still injured. When is he coming back? Could the Knicks flip him for somebody that can come in here that's healthy and help out this Knicks team off the bench? Because we love the starting five. But the bench unit, you know, Landry Shamet's getting more minutes. Precious Achiuwa, I love off the bench. Cameron Payne is so hit or miss. Deuce McBride is our best bench player, and he's been hurt after tweaking his hamstring pregame a few nights ago. So now the Knicks are really relying on the starting five a lot. Cat with 37 minutes. Hart with 40 minutes. And let's not forget that this Knicks team played a back-to-back. They traveled. They played in Oklahoma City last night. They traveled to Chicago and had to play back-to-back games, and it felt like the fatigue hit them when they just looked like just dragging their feet. They were stuck in mud. That's not the Knicks basketball I know. They play hard, they play for 48 minutes, and they play with pace, and they were not able to sustain that pace. So definitely frustrating last 2 nights for this Knicks team, but that 9-game winning streak was no fluke. I know it wasn't against any elite teams, but I can tell you now that this Knicks team is going to get together, and they're going to figure it out during this mini adversity these last 2 games. So you guys let me know your thoughts in the comments, folks. Hit the like button if you enjoyed as always. Let's go, Knicks. And I'll see you guys next time. Peace out, folks.